I am the biggest boozer. Happy Homebrew Wednesday, guys. Alrighty, what's happening this week? Still racking my brain for something decent to film. What I'm going to do, tax time coming up for us here in Australia, so I'm going to, when I get my tax return back, I'm going to buy 50 litre mash tun, and with the false bottom and all that sort of stuff. And I wanted to add some sort of a heating system to it, because I'm also going to buy a recirculation pump, well, a pump on there, and I'm going to recirculate spar jar, that sort of stuff. Try and get a bit clearer wort than the first bloody all grain that I did. So that's gonna be very good. Other than that, the other night I had a massive disaster. I went to pour a beer, and I had ample amounts of gas left. Came back to my fridge, and I'll go, yep. And I went, oh, no pressure. I might just have to turn the CO2 up a little bit. Went to turn it up, and dead, nothing, gone, everything. Blew a line out, so had to go up the old shop, $55 and fill it up. But I'm back in business now, and having a little bit of problems with my all grain that I did. It seems to be stuck at at 1022 or 1020, which is a bit of a problem. I'd like it to go down to at least sort of 1008, and a little bit lower maybe. What I've started to do is raise the temperature a little bit. I've swirled the fermenter around a few times, trying to get activity going for a while, and nothing's happening there. So, bastard. So what I'm going to do is I've started raising the temperature by 1 degree every day. I did it today. I did it 2 days in a row now, so it's up to 21. And see if sort of any activity starts to happen. If not, maybe might have to look at getting pitch some more yeast in there, see how it goes. Or it's I tasted it before, it was pretty good, but it's nowhere near where it should be. So SJ Pour Challenge is the other thing. I haven't paid my registration fee yet. I'm finding a little bit tight financially, but I'll get there and get something together. And brew local is the theme, so I'm trying to think of what I can do. Talking to Grant Baker over message, and he said to me that the best thing to do was use everything local, and he knows what he's on about. He's pretty good. So I'm at a bit of a loss, but I want to do looking at Under the Table Brewing, Nate and Brad, looking at their review on those hops. The Jarillo, I'm pretty keen on doing an apple and pear sort of mead with that, but that won't be in time for the SJ Pour Challenge. So I've got to get something together really quick. I'm getting desperate, so if I have to, I will submit my first all grain. Probably call it JMS River Water, because it looks like river water, but it smells fantastic. So if you just put a blindfold on and just go, that is great. And if you open it, oh god, what the hell is that? That looks like shit. Yeah, but I don't know what to do. So we'll keep it going, keep everything happening. I was at a bit of a loss today. I came down here trying to do my homebrew Wednesday. I thought, what am I going to talk about? I've got nothing. I seem to think that I have to brew every single homebrew Wednesday, but that's not the case. Touch base with the viewers and the homebrew community. It's a great thing we got going on here, and you guys are all fantastic, and there's a lot of love going on here. It's pretty good. That's fantastic, guys. What else I got? Haven't bought anything new. Haven't done really anything else. I don't know. What I got here, this is it's just another Kit and Kilo. Kit and Kilo that I told you I'd never put down again. What a load of crap that was. And what an idiot I made myself look like. Of course I'm going to do Kit and Kilo. There's nothing wrong with liquid malt extract. I got afraid because I thought, I'm going to lose viewers, and all these guys doing their their liquid malt, sorry, their all grain stuff, and you know, like there's a lot of criticism on the internet and everything, and there's nothing wrong with doing liquid malt extract. Have a look at Craig Tube's video. I think it was, I can't remember the name of it, but only just gone like 1 or 2 back, and he nailed it with that. And even he had a clip of John Palmer talking about, you know, how good the liquid malt extracts are now, as long as they're fresh, and you know, you get a fresh one, they are very good. All grain is the holy grail. It's spectacular, but I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing liquid malt extract. And this one is a Mangrove Jack's what was it, a classic dry lager, and I've added 700 grams of dextrose, 500 grams of liquid malt extract, and also 250 grams of powdered corn sugar. And also I use the last of my, I think about 6 grams of the leaf hop, the Nelson Sauvin leaf hop I had, and also 20 grams of Warrior. So that shouldn't be too bad. Should be quite nice. I mean, it will be bloody good. Old matey even thinks so, you know. I don't know what to call him. I don't want to start copying people and call him Little Justin, copying SJ with Little SJ, and Little JS, his cousin. And I don't know what to call this bloke. I would call him the Brew Guardian. He just watches my fermenter and keeps all the nasties away. My other half's a champion. She's always looking out for me, and she picked this up for $5 from somewhere. That's not a full yard glass, and because I actually smashed to pieces my lovely little test tube, which actually it didn't happen long ago. I'll show you now. This is where my test tube is at the moment. You can see it under there, all busted to pieces. So now I've actually got this plastic thing, you know, until I get another one of those nice ones. And she doesn't like me drinking too much, and she said to me, oh, I'll get you this year because you can test your beer in it, and I'll use it for home brew. She said, and I thought, yeah, I'll just drink home brew out of it, you know, unassuming. And I got home and she said to me, what are you going to do with it? Are you going to test your beer? And I said, no, it's for drinking out of. As you can see from the paperwork inside there. I remember doing one of these things for one of my birthdays when I was younger. I'm in a full yard glass, and you're going blurp, 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 and it's all going down, and you feel the CO2 building up inside you. And I thought, oh shit, I'm going to explode. And I thought, oh, that's it, I'm going to blow up. And then the next thing I did a burp for about, it felt like half an hour. And the fence was even rattling from it. But I don't know about this one. I might just keep this as a little decoration somewhere. Just got to work out somewhere to put it. Yeah guys, so that's what's happening here this week. Cheers, and it's all really good. Just wanted to say something about the brew community. There's you know, it's great. In contact with a few brewers, and everyone I've ever met on this, you know, through YouTube, through the Homebrew Wednesdays and the brew community, they've all been really lovely people, really nice, and no one's got a bad word to say, which is fantastic. Last week I must apologise to many of the people that I subscribe to and love watching their videos, because I tried to remember off the cuff. So I've got a piece of technology here at the moment called a piece of wood, timber, or bloody MDF. I couldn't find a piece of paper, so you do what you got to do, you know. And the bloody head's gone already. Excuse me a sec. Ice cream. But I'd like to thank you. This is in no particular order. You're all legends, and I'd like to just say straight up, all the brewers that I've subscribed to and people that I watch, there's probably many more of you out there that I'll be in contact with in the future. Big thank you and shout out goes to everybody. Emiladius, Steve45CA, hope I'm saying it right, Secure, shout out Beast Brewery, Home Beer Brewery, Harry Brew 69, off tap, unsubscripted, another Aussie. Cheers. Cheers to my Aussie partner there, mate. Clement's Homebrew, Gas Slug, Tim Trebold, Paul Heartless, Brewing TV, Craig Tube, Dan ABA. I think he's a scientist, mate. He's what a knowledge. I mean, there's so much knowledge in that bloke. SJ Poor, cheers, the legend he started. Let's all have a cheers to SJ Poor if you're watching. Cheers. Time for another one. Paul Wicks, another legend, another scientist with the most kick-ass brew house I've ever seen. Paul Finney, another legend. BrewTube, Grant Baker, another legend. The username is Bats3333. Tony Yates, another good one. Lamo22, another legend. Short Circuited Brewers, Short Circuited Brewers. Josh, apologise Josh if I can't pronounce the last name. Josh Secure, I think it is, or Dono Bourne, Beer Geek Nation, Chop and Brew. Sorry guys to interrupt this, but this technology has failed me. I forgot to mention two of the legendary brewers of the whole thing, so big thank you to Thrifty Brewer, old Sam the Man, champion, and also Brad and Nate Pico. You guys are legendary under the table brewing. You're all legend, and you make it really fun to me to come down here and have a beer, and I really enjoy watching it, and that's why I feel last week when I came down, I must apologise about my video, because I just honestly I racked my brains. I thought, what am I going to talk about, what am I going to do? And I said, I got nothing, and and that's what I thought this week. And I came down before and I thought, I just won't do one. And then I got some liquid courage into me, and I was full of yeehaw, let's rock and roll and do a homebrew Wednesday, because that's what it's all about. I'd like to thank you all again, and happy Homebrew Wednesday, guys, and I look forward to doing a good one next week. Cheers, guys.